Hey, what's up, Spider? Fightman64 here, and welcome back to some more Soul Calibur II. In the last episode, we played as Raphael and took on Chapter 4 in the land of Mizar, and we had a pretty long episode this time around, so in this one, we have a short one that we're dealing with, and that takes place at the land of Altair, Chapter 5. So, anyway, before we start, if y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on this video, I would really appreciate it. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already, because there's so many of you watching my videos as a non-subscriber than of those who are subscribed. If you're among one of them, you know what to do. Subscribe today and let's reach 250 subs. So, let's move on and go to the land of Altair. Chapter 5, Spirit Sword. You fought with all your might. There was no other response you could have made. I see that you have a strong heart. Nevertheless, the evil that the sword contains is powerful. You do not yet understand its danger. You are filled with the false dream of an ultimate weapon and cannot see the truth. I cannot let you pass. You were not able to pass the gate, yet you were now certain that you were close to reaching Soul Edge. It didn't feel like Liana was lying. Soul Edge was real, but she also said that it was a terrible cursed sword. You would later come to accept the truth, and it would be only then that you truly closed in on Soul Edge. After returning to the surface, you stopped and turned suddenly to get a better look at a man who passed you by. Wasn't that the man who had scouted you out before? The one looking for Soul Edge? When you headed back to the gate, a terrible sight was awaiting for you. The gate had been sliced in two with a single cut of a blade. There was no sign of the swordman, only Liana lying collapsed on the ground. Without another shot, you immediately headed for the gate, but stopped short when you heard her voice. He seeks Soul Edge with a terrible darkness in his heart. Someone must stop him. Please, inform Altair. Tell them that the first gate has fallen. I know I can count on you. You must hurry. You stood soon at the entrance to Altair, ready to face your own weakness. You must not yet let yourself be drawn to his power, for it would mean the loss of your own heart. So, as I did say before, this one is a really short one. But anyway, so there are two stages. One here and one on the other side. Next is Narade Gord, and I chose Xianghua for this one because Xianghua is honestly my least favorite character of the 20, because I don't really like playing Xianghua that much. And I decided to go for the standard weapon because as of now, I have no weapon for her at the very moment. Later on, I will. So anyway, so first up is Narade Gord. Team up with a force soldiers and defeat all the enemies. We're also teamed up with Random, just letting you know, and it looks like we're using Mitsurugi on this one. I like Mitsurugi pretty well. He's a good character to play as. And no, I did not pick Mitsurugi, as if it isn't already obvious. Alright, so we gotta defeat Cervantes and Vodo and Yoshimitsu. No, you're not. Ah! I'm trying to counter that. No, you're not. Get the heck out of here, Cervantes. Not losing this fight as Mitsurugi. Not the first one. Alright, Vodo. What you got, buddy? That's the same opening. That was literally the same way he opened up last time when I fought him. And it was at the same stage. Thankfully, Vodo did not KO us, but Yoshimitsu, he might pull it off. Well, we shall see, though.
Battle 3. Fight.
Nope. Nuh-uh. They always block for the last attack. Dang it. Oh, well, at least we got a little bit of a good demonstration for Mizar, but this character I've already played as. But you know what? Playing her again, I am completely okay with that. Because we were going to win that fight either way. Level 9, Silver Apprentice. We're slowly getting up to our class ranking as of right now. The thing we unlock for completing this mission is Time Attack Standard Mode, which is basically you're doing 8 levels and fighting them on normal difficulty, with choosing the weapon of your choice. Alright, with one half of the stage down, we now reach the second half of the stage. Paradise of Altair. You are your worst enemy. Defeat yourself. Yep, we're fighting our mirror clone for this one. Prepare for some disappointing performance out of me, because I am very bad with Xianghua, as I am very bad at playing Xianghua. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I'll be impressed if I get this first try, but I'm not counting on it. Nope. I am surprised I got the grab, honestly. Again, I tried to do the counter attack, but that ended up failing. And wow, I actually did beat this on the first try. That episode, that one ended a little quicker than I thought it was going to. Honestly. After that, we get Soul Calibur, the possessed version, the evil version for Xianghua. The evil Soul Calibur for Xianghua. But anyway, so we actually ended up cruising through that one. We ended that much quicker than I thought. I would end off the episode here, but I think it's about time I show something else while we're here. But only after we buy some item, which I can't buy much here because of how short that one was. Let's see. So the item I'm gonna buy this time, the weapon, I'm gonna buy Qixing Sword. Qixing Sword for Xianghua. And I will buy Calipulcher for Cassandra. Yeah, I did say I wasn't gonna be able to buy much here, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Real quick, I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna show something different before we end off the episode. So, as you see right now, we have new stuff unlocked. We have the extra mode, which is where you can choose different weapons instead of going for the standardized weapon. But as of now, we only have 3 modes that we can do. We have the extra time attack standard, extra team battle, and extra practice. There are more for time attack, but we only have standard for now. What I want to show here is the weapon gallery, because this here is where you can learn about each weapon that you collect throughout the game. There are at least let's see. There are at least 10 weapons that each character has. That if I counted that right. Hold on. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, each character have at least 10 weapons apiece. The 1-player and 2-player, they're identical but different coloring, basically. So that's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess I did count 11. I know that it's actually 12, but it's actually 11 for real. Because the standardized weapon, as I said, there's just different coloring. Because if we were to look at this, you can tell them apart. So anytime you want to learn about any history of each weapon, or you just want to admire and look at the weapon, Weapon Gallery is the place to go. And this is pretty much there in case you want to look at the lore and the story for each of the weapons and what they do. So I just thought I'd show that to you guys. But as of now, we are nowhere close to completing and getting all the weapons. But anyways, so I know this was a short episode right now, but I think we're gonna call it there. So once again, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this, and remember, as always, if you enjoyed this episode of Soul Calibur 2 and like to see the next part, don't forget to punch that like button. Next time we go to the land of Altair, Chapter 6. And there are 6 missions that await us next time. We'll see them later. So, once again, I am Fightman64. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend. And take care. Goodbye, everybody, and stay safe. Adios.